gosh, you were there. Is she gonna be all right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
In fact, she's already out of the hospital.
So soon?
Yeah, Lillian was very lucky. Dr. Bragg found the blockage with an angiogram and was able to eliminate it right then and there with angioplasty. I mean, she's gonna be okay.
How about that? Sounds like y'all did a marvelous thing for Lillian. And a total stranger. How about that?
Oh, well, it was pretty scary. I mean, she just collapsed right there at the bar.
Yeah, thank goodness Marty and Andy were there in new CPR. I mean, you should have seen them. They make quite a team.
No. We make a good team. Did you know how good, thank you, your brother is at crowd control?
Are you kidding? My brother's good at everything. Well, I just can't get over how they let her out of the hospital so soon.
Well, she's got a kid to take care of, so.
Yeah, I was right there at Rhodey's when the whole thing happened.
Wow. Poor thing must have been scared to death.
That's good.
Yeah, well, Kevin, though, he did a great job. He kept him distracted. Mm-hmm. And then later he just held him and kept reassuring him until the EMS guys came.
Good for Kevin. Good for y'all. I'm real proud of all of you. What?
Guess what?
Hey, I guess you heard about our heroes over at Rowdy's the other night,
Yeah, I
huh?
did. It's great. Listen, but I just got some great news, and I've got a fabulous idea if anyone is interested.
Well, as long as it's not a recipe for one of your healthy milkshakes. What is it?
Intellectually, I know that she's gone, but I still can't accept that she'd deliberately choose never to see me again.
Cassie, do you remember how I felt when my father decided not to accept drugs that would prolong his life?
Yeah, you were angry.
I was hurt. I was hurt. Taken us a long time to find each other. I couldn't believe that he might not want to see his son, his grandson.
Andrew Slum was just trying to help you avoid any further pain.
True, but I was afraid to see that. It felt like he was abandoning me all over again.
Yeah, but you know that that wasn't true.
I know that now, and that's exactly my point. He made a decision that he thought was right. It took me a while, but I had to accept it.
Andrew, I can't help but feel that this isn't something my mother would do.
Your mother told you herself on the phone.
I know, Andrew, but it was the way that she said it. She sounded afraid.
She's afraid because the police are following her.
Okay, Andrew, fine, okay? But I still need time before I can learn to accept this.
That I understand. I know it's hard. I just want you to see both sides on this, and that's got to be Joey.
Okay, all right, I'll get it.
Hi.
Hi, Joey.
Andrew said you had some news about Dorian.
Yeah, come on in. Come on in.
Hi.
She called.
Is she okay?
She's in Spain with...
With David?
I'm sorry.
No. I guess it's, no big surprise. I mean, she said she'd be joining him in a letter she wrote me. Anything else? Cassie, what is it? Tell me.
She said that she's in love with David Vickers.
What are you talking about? David is with Dorian. He's in Spain.
No, he's not. He's here, in Lambview.
How do you know that?
Cord found him.
Where?
Well, upstairs, actually.
In this house?
Kind of in my bedroom.
What?
I didn't know, though. He just showed up. I didn't know he was even here. Cord found him. And I walked in, and Cord accused me of hiding David. I didn't know where he was, though, and then he jumps out the window, and we thought he was dead, but he wasn't, and he got away. It's all Cord's fault.
This isn't possible. Because David is with Dorian. David has to be with Dorian.
But he's not. And he swears he hasn't seen her since he left Lambview.
Well, why would anyone believe him?
Well, I don't know.
That fool, he's going to ruin everything.
What? What do you mean?
Your attention, please. Non-stop express coach 257 to New York. 257 now boarding gate 2.
Fine.
All right, why don't you see if you can find anything out? Check over there. I'll check up the time.
Got it.
David Vickers, you are under arrest.
said that, huh? She, loves David Vickers.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
No, I mean, I'm glad you did. Maybe next time I won't be quite so stupid. So she's really in Spain.
Yeah, sure looks that way, Joe.
We really may never see her again.
You know, my family was right all along. I kept trying to tell them that you don't know the real Dorian, and, what a joke. No, Cassie, she's like a pathological liar, all right? Everything about her is a lie.
I really thought that she loved you.
Yeah, well, she's really good at mind games, isn't she? But why?
Well, I think she really did love you, or at least she thought she did.
No, she was using me. Well, that's it. She was using me to cover whatever she was doing with David. I mean, every time I asked her what was going on between her and him, she denied it, and she was so convincing.
Joey, don't be so hard on yourself.
No, I was a sucker, Andrew.
Kelly. I thought you guys would be asleep by now.
Well, we thought you were up. What are you doing? Where have you been?
I'm totally wired. It was awesome.
Kelly, where have you been?
I just had the most amazing adventure of my life. You're not going to believe this.
Well, why don't you tell us all about it?
Read him his rights in the car, Andy.
Yes, sir. What was it that I'm charged with again?
Conspiracy to commit fraud.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about because I haven't done anything.
You're right. Come on, let's go.
Would you hold on for a minute?
You got something to say?
Yeah. I need a lawyer. You available?
Are you kidding? I wouldn't take you even if I could. It's conflict of interest. I was Dorian's lawyer, remember?
What has Dorian got to do with it?
You tell us. You know where she is, right?
Not a clue.
David, it'd go a lot easier for you if you'd cooperate. Now, your co-conspirator is wanted for murder.
Dorian is not my co-conspirator or anything else.
Have it your way. Okay.
Come on, Vickers. Let's go for a little ride downtown.
Not bad.
That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I just wish we had Dorian.
Oh, you will. Yeah, he'll sell her out in no time. Now, let's go home and pick up where we left off, okay?
Oh, honey. I wish we could. Look, I'll drop you there, but first I gotta make a phone call.
Oh.
Honey, listen, this just won't keep till tomorrow.
Well, neither will I. How about I change your mind, huh?
What do you mean? David's going to ruin everything. Ruin what?
I meant that he is going to ruin any chance that you might have of keeping joint custody of your children, Tina. If David is in Llanview, it's going to make things very difficult because Cord does not want CJ and Sarah exposed to David.
But it's not my fault David is here. I had no idea he was here.
Why is David here?
Beats me. Do you really think it's going to be harder for me to keep the kids? Why is everything so terrible? It's just a mess.
Well, you made this bed, Tina, and you are obviously going to have to lie in it.
You're still angry at me, aren't you? Are you sorry that you told CJ and Sarah and me to move back here?
Oh, Tina, of course not. This is where you belong.
Well, it'll help in court, won't it? That we all have a nice home here?
Oh, I would hope so, yes.
And you'll tell Cord what a good mother I am, won't you? And you'll tell him I had no idea David was back here because I didn't. I just can't let Cord take CJ and Sarah away from me.
Tina, I will do whatever I can, all right? But meanwhile, you really, really are going to have to act a little more sensibly. Hello?
Vicky, it's Bo. I've got some good news. We just arrested David Vickers, so now all we need is for you to come down to the station and sign a complaint, okay?
Is that really necessary?
Vicky, if you don't do it, I can't hold him for more than 24 hours.
All right, then. I will take care of it first thing in the morning. Good night. That was Bo. They have arrested your husband.
They did?
Let me give you some advice, Tina. If you want to have any hope at all of keeping your children, you steer very clear of David. You keep completely away from David.
Just got off the phone with the contractor.
Oh, from the inn?
Mm-hmm.
Is it all done?
Almost.
Almost.
We just got to finish a few more details in the lobby, and then it's going to be state of the art. But he does want me to send him some more money so he can finish.
Oh, that sounds like my contractor asking for more money.
So the inn is almost whole again, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I should have known that. I didn't get a feeling. I've been worried about it.
Well, I want to see it.
It would be a good idea for y'all to go up and take a look at it, too, you know? I mean, before you all dish out any more money.
What's this idea?
Well, it just so happens that the ski lifts are operational, so anyone up for downhill?
Hey, that sounds great. Actually, you know, we could make up that trip we missed, huh?
Well, I seem to remember having a wonderful time without going anywhere, not even leaving Landview.
Yes, you are right.
Well, I'm all for it. I say we leave first thing in the morning.
Leave to go where?
So, Kelly, tell us, please, all about this big adventure.
You're gonna freak. I was at the drugstore, right? Buying stuff. You know, toothpaste, lotion.
She was shopping, everybody.
Right. So this incredibly hot guy walks in. Okay, long hair, silk shirt, dark glasses. I mean, you knew he wasn't from this hick town. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And he starts coming on to me.
That must have been quite a shock.
And pretty soon he is inviting me to this very cool club in Pine Valley.
Don't tell me you went.
Are you kidding? Like on a dare.
With a total stranger?
He wasn't a stranger. Well, I forgot the best part. He is like this huge record producer. I tried to call you from his limo,
Right.
but his batteries were dead.
Yes, because famous record producers always tool around in limousines with telephones that don't work.
Are you saying I made this up?
Gee, I don't know. Am I?
Well, you can think what you want. But it happened.
Yeah. You're shopping for toothpaste, and some guy, a record producer, comes up and says, "Hey, how about a ride in my limo?"
I was checking out the magazines. Oh, and I read where my favorite group, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, was playing at this club, like in Pine Valley. Okay, so naturally I was bummed because I wasn't going to be there. When out of nowhere, this Rolls Royce drives up, and this guy walks in looking for directions. So right away, I say directions to Corinth. No problem.
Corinth. So he was going to Corinth.
Yeah, to see the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
So 1 minute we're in a limo on our way to Pine Valley, but now we're in a Rolls Royce going to Corinth.
Yeah, around there.
Just so you know, Corinth and Pine Valley are in entirely different directions.
I meant to say Pine Valley, okay?
Okay, so which club?
I don't know. I wasn't paying a lot of attention.
Well, like, if it were the Smash Club, you have to be 21 to get in.
Look, you walk in with this guy, and it is no problemo.
Look, I agree with Andrew. You don't accept rides from strangers.
I'm not a child. And he wasn't a stranger. You ever read Rolling Stone? He's famous. I mean, it's like you guys running into some medieval group like Elvis or the Beatles or something. And he had this white stretch limousine that was 3 blocks long. Okay, so he wasn't exactly going to turn out to be a mugger.
You know, I'm really not interested in any of these details. The point here is you just can't come and go as you please without letting us know.
Yeah, right. Any word about Dorian?
Kelly, as long as you're living in this house, we expect you to tell us where you are and where you plan to be.
And that's not sometimes, that's all the time.
Well, I am very happy that you're safe, and we will talk more about this in the morning. Now it's very late, and I think you should turn in. You have an early day tomorrow?
I do.
School, remember? You register tomorrow?
Oh, I forgot. Lucky me.
Yeah, I'm going to be right up. Listen, Kelly, one thing. You're going to be living here. We're going to lay down some ground rules, okay?
What? Like, don't cross the street alone?
No, I'm thinking more about curfew. School nights, in at 10. Talk to you in the morning.
What? What are you still here for? You gonna lay some ground rules on me, too? Ooh, I can't wait.
Vicky is still angry at me, I can tell. But she said she would help keep Cord from taking the kids away, so that's good. That means she's not too angry. Oh, why is everything such a mess?
Falling for David Vickers was bad enough. But I don't want my kids brought up by a mother who lies so often that she doesn't even know what the truth is anymore. You are hurting them, Tina, in more ways than you could ever imagine. Well, I'm not going to stand by and watch it. Not anymore, I'm not.
You're scaring me. What do you mean?
I'm going to take you to court, Tina. And I'm going to sue you for sole custody of our kids.
Oh, I need you, David.
Listen to me very carefully, okay? I'm going to get on the next bus out of town to New York.
New York?
Yeah, I don't know any better place to get lost. You'll hear from me as soon as it's safe, all right? But, Tina, if I get arrested, no matter what, do not come see me, okay?
I don't care. I can't help it.
A menace to society.
They're going to keep me caged in here like the animal that they believe that I am.
She would do anything for his love.
I don't have anyone else to turn to.
I will help you, Ryan, I promise. Just tell me what you want me to do.
Even if it means his demise.
Right.
Can his family let go of the past?
Ryan can't hurt us. He can't come between us.
It's really, truly over.
Or will his memory haunt them from the grave?
No matter how far you run, I'll always be there.
Ryan's Revenge. General Hospital only on ABC Daytime.
You know, I just don't get it, David. Why are you trying to protect Dorian? Huh? For all I know, this whole thing was her idea, and she just dragged you right into it.
Look, I am not protecting her, okay? How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know where she is. I haven't seen her.
So it's just a coincidence that you both happen to be in Spain?
It's a big country, Spain.
Yeah, you're right. So tell me about Tina Roberts. Or should I say, Tina Vickers.
Nothing to tell.
How involved was she in this scheme of yours?
What scheme? There is no scheme.
When you find yourself in a deep hole, the first thing you got to do is stop digging. And we've got enough evidence to bury you.
There was no scheme.
You pretended to be Victor Lord's son. You tried to obtain a huge amount of money under false pretenses.
No, not true.
We have a deposition from a bank manager. We have the questionnaire that you filled out, the one that you removed from that safe deposit box. Where'd you get that key, anyway?
All right. I don't know what you're talking about.
We're talking about 3 to 7 in Statesville Prison. That's what we're talking about. Don't even think about pleading not guilty.
I'm not thinking about it. I didn't do it.
What about Tina? What about your wife?
What about her?
Well, did she do it? Was this her little scheme?
No.
David, you know what? Tina is in a whole lot of trouble because of you.
Look, I'm tired of talking about these charges until I've got a lawyer, okay? So save your breath. But I will tell you one thing. Tina had nothing to do with it. You got that? Nothing. And you cannot prove that she did.
Sorry, didn't mean to kill the conversation.
Yeah, well, where have you been?
Making a caller?
Oh, really? Any felon we know?
As a matter of fact, yes. David Vickers.
Oh,
Lord,
wait a minute.
kidding.
I thought he ran off to Spain with Dorian.
No, I guess not. But if he did, apparently he needed to sneak back to see his wife, Tina.
Oh, Lord, is she ever gonna learn?
It doesn't look like it.
So, So, are you going to tell me where are you going?
We're going skiing. We're going to the mountain Sunset Inn.
Oh, is it finished?
Almost. I just got off the phone with the contractor a little while ago, so we thought we'd go check it out, do a little snowboarding.
You wish.
I don't think I can go.
Why not? Just say yes.
Well, no, you see, I have a midterm coming up in anatomy, and I really need to study.
You can study up there, Marty.
I doubt that.
Listen. This is the second ski trip that we've had to cancel. I'm beginning to think that we're jinxed here.
No, come on. We will be on the slopes before the season's through. I promise you. I mean, there's no reason you all shouldn't go. In fact, Andy, why don't you go along?
That David Vickers is causing me far too much trouble. It's a very good thing for him that he's already in jail. If he hadn't been, I'd have taken care of him myself. Wake up!
What? What is it now?
Never mind that. Get up and get dressed. You're moving tonight.
I'm not. You're not moving me anywhere. You'll have to kill me first.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
I hate him. I'll tell you, where is he? Where is the crook? I just want to...
Tina.
You're going to be so sorry, buddy. You messed with the wrong woman. Would you give us a little space here? I'm going to get this creep a piece of my mind.
Say whatever you like, miss. Let's just keep the abuse verbal, okay?
Yeah. So, what do you have to say for yourself, What? You didn't expect to see me again, did you? You dumped me for Dorian Lord, you double-dealing, good-for-nothing philanthropist.
Philanderer.
Whatever, you're it. I had to see you.
Why does everybody keep yelling at me about Dorian Lord? I haven't seen her.
Don't!
Told you to stay away.
Don't lie to me, you snake in the grass worm. Court is being very terrible.
Look, I haven't seen Dorian since I left Landview.
Court is suing to take the kids. Do you expect me to believe that? What do you think I am, just some blonde bimbo? Hell, I am going to be your worst nightmare.
Look, you have got to believe me. Wherever Dorian is, she went there on her own. I won't let Court take your kids, I swear. I had nothing to do with it. I haven't seen her.
Lie all you want. I'm going to make sure that you just rot in jail and that they never let you out. Never, never, never. I'm telling you, I hate you and I will hate you for the rest of my life. Do you see that? I will. I hate you. Did you hear that? I hate you.
Oh, come on, Marty. You can study at the lodge.
Yeah, Marty, we'll help you with your anatomy.
Oh, I wouldn't touch that with a 40-foot pole.
That didn't come out exactly right, did it? But you know what I mean. Yeah, come on, we can quiz you on the way up the hill, and when you fall down on the slopes, then we can point at different parts of your anatomy and tell you what hurts.
I can't. I know I'm going to be tempted to play.
So? Oh, come on, you won't. Come on, Dylan, help us out here.
The woman says she needs to study. She needs to study.
Thanks, I really do.
Well, looks like it's us, kiddo.
Yeah, well, Max,
Hey, don't you be backing out on me now. And Andy, you're going to, right? Because I know you don't have an anatomy exam.
All right, well,
Max, honey.
I know. Tina's been acting like she checked her brain into a repair shop for a week or two, longer, all right, for a while now. But, y'all, she loved David Vickers so much, she must be devastated. So y'all go, honey, go. Andy, you go too, if you want to. But I think I need to stay here for her. She's gonna need a friend.
All right, get it. You're right. Shouldn't be done now. Not now. Just call the contractor and tell him you just have to wait till I get up there.
Well, I had better get Marty back so she can hit those books, so...
It was a good idea.
Yeah.
Max.
Another time.
Okay.
See y'all later.
All right. Good night.
Don't you study too hard.
Well, good night.
Night.
I hope you're not too disappointed.
As long as you keep your promise.
Cross my heart.
Well, let me go call the contractor.
Well, I'm gonna go hit the sack. Nate, you thought you loved to ski.
I do. Why?
Well, you weren't exactly jumping at the chance to go to the inn.
Well.
Is it still Dylan, honey? Is that why?
No. Yeah, okay. Well, I still like him. I know he's not available, but I would have felt like a fifth wheel.
Not with Max and me, you would.
No, two's company, three's a crowd.
Oh, that's just plain old silly.
Well, it doesn't matter now anyway, doesn't it?
Well, I guess not.
Well, I do have a day or two off coming up.
Which you deserve.
So why don't you go on up there alone?
No, it's no fun going alone.
Well, I'm sure there must be somebody that you want to be alone with. Somebody that you like enough to be up there with. See?
Well, maybe there is somebody.
This place is worse than boarding school. And that was run by nuns.
Look, Andrew and Cassie
Are practically Nazis.
Why don't you give them a break?
I've got to get out of here.
And go where?
I don't know. My cousin Blair's, maybe. I mean, if that doesn't work out, I'll get a place of my own.
Yeah, and with whose money?
I'll get a job.
Doing what?
I don't know. Anything. Maybe dancing.
Oh, yeah, people are going to pay you to dance.
For your information, I am very good.
Hey, whatever.
Maybe here in the boonies they have, like, one of those retro places where the girls wear high white plastic boots and dance in cages. It's like that 60s kind of a thing.
Not in Landview.
I was talking about Philadelphia. Landview hasn't even gotten to the 60s yet. It's like, leave it to Beaversville here.
Look, even if there was such a place, you'd be nuts to go in there.
Maybe I could do something with art. I mean, you should have seen those pictures I did at that dorky school. Even the nuns were impressed. Not that I showed them everything I drew.
Real multimedia talent, huh?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. So there's no problem getting a job.
Look, why don't you just give the Carpenters a break?
Meaning?
Meaning, Cassie's going through a real hard time right now, and it wouldn't kill you to be just a little more sensitive.
Why should I be? They haven't been exactly sensitive to my problems.
Look, how would you feel if your mother disappeared and then she ran off with some sleazy con artist?
A lot better than having her get knocked up as a teenager, farming me out to some relatives, and then off to boarding schools, while she bops in and out of loony bins. So why don't you take your Mr. Rogers sensitivity routine and shove it?
If I want to move you, I will move you. You don't have any say in this.
Oh, really? What are you going to do? Poison me again? I will refuse to eat. And if you try to move me without drugging me, I will scream bloody murder.
I don't think so.
Try me. Somebody is bound to hear. Or have they heard already? Is that why you're so upset, Jean? Have the people upstairs been hearing strange noises? Because, by God, I'm trying.
No, not at all. This room is completely soundproof, and I am not upset.
Really?
That idiot, David Vickers, is back in Landview.
Why is David back in Landview? Oh, of course not. You don't have to tell me. Tina. Oh, my. That explains your mood. Oh, this is very awkward for you, isn't it, Jean? I mean, you've got everybody convinced that I am in Spain with David, madly in love. You had me call my daughter to tell her. And now, here he is in Landview. He's bound to tell everybody that he hasn't even seen me. Oh, this is very inconvenient for you.
Don't worry, Dorian. I'm going to take care of it. This is not going to be a problem. You can count on that.
Love can soften the roughest edges.
I know how to ride it out and keep on stepping.
But the sharp pain of the streets can still tear you apart.
He got shot! Noah!
Happen. Is Noah gonna live or not?
All My Children, it's more than a storyline, it's a legacy.
I hope you heard every word I said, because I meant it. Let go of me! And if you do that again, I'll charge you with assault.
Is everything all right, miss?
Yes, everything's fine. It's wonderful now that this creep is behind bars, yes. I'm gonna make sure that he stays here if it's the last thing I do. I hate you with every cell of my body. Every time I say hate, that means love. Did you hear that? I hate you. I hate you, and I had nothing to do with your scheme.
I know you didn't have anything to do with my scheme.
Now, since Todd doesn't know anything about the inheritance, we're gonna sit tight, okay? And when we get that money, we're gonna beat Cord at the custody thing.
That's what I keep telling the police. Tina's got nothing to do with it.
That's right, I had nothing to do with it. Good, thanks.
Look, you have got to stay away, okay? It's too dangerous for the both of us.
Yeah, you're right, I had nothing to do with it.
Time to go, ma'am.
What?
Time's up.
Good. I can't stand the sight of him. Now, you know how I feel, don't you? I hate you. I hate you. See you in court. I hate you.
I hate you too with all my heart.
So what are you waiting for? I thought you were leaving.
Look, Kelly, I'm sorry about your mom, all right? Doreen told me about her.
Look, I don't care.
Look, Andrew and Cassie are just trying to help.
Yeah, I know the type. They get off on it. Do-good addicts.
Gee, you don't make anything easy, do you? See you around.
Listen, Kelly, maybe I ought to go upstairs, get some rest. I got a big day tomorrow. First day at Lambview High.
Sure. Good night. Good night, Cassie.
Good night, Kelly. Sleep well.
What a day.
What a day, what a day, what a day.
Oh, it's nice to have a moment alone with you.
Come on in and sit with me.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Spoke too soon.
Can't be good this night, huh?
I'm really sorry. I know it's late. I saw your lights on.
Come in. It's all right.
Sure.
Come in.
How are you doing?
Great.
What happened?
She called.
Doreen? When?
A few hours ago.
What did she say?
It's all true. She's in Spain. She's with David, and she's in love with him.
Well, no, they're not. I mean, in Spain, that is. You see, David Vickers not in Spain. He's here in Lambview, in jail.
Think hard, Jean. You went through a lot of trouble to convince everybody that David is in Spain with me. And lo and behold, he turns up in Lambview. Yes, it's very inconvenient.
I didn't think you were that stupid. This is your problem now.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, yes, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Well, I'm not going to move you tonight after all. Go back to bed, Dorian, and pray. Pray very hard that not one person raises one question as to your whereabouts now that David has gone and gotten himself arrested. Because if my cover story about you is blown, the very first thing I will do is to ensure that you never have the chance to tell Victoria your dirty little secret. Remember that. I do whatever is necessary.
It's late. It's too late to call.
Oh, you still up, huh?
Not for very much longer.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hit the sack, so good night.
Night. Kevin. Yeah, it's Andy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm calling so late. No, I'm glad you picked up. I hope it's not too late to ask. Would you be interested in going to Max and Luna's lodge? Maybe do a little skiing.
But if David is here in Landview, then he can't possibly be with my mother in Spain.
Well, Doreen could possibly have been with him before he left.
Nora, she just called. She said they were together then, but they're not, because he's here.
Doreen said that David was with her right then?
Yes.
She could have been covering for him.
There is something very weird going on here.
No, Cassie's been having strange feelings about all this.
Like what?
I don't know. Something in her voice.
Do you think that Doreen might be lying about where she is?
Maybe.
Why would she do that?
All I know is that there's something going on here, and I'm going to find out what it is.
It's all right, Tommy. Just calm down now. Calm down, please. Princess is frightened. Please calm down. It's going to be all right. It's all right, Princess. I'm here. You see, you're safe now. I won't let the bad lady tell. I won't ever let Dorian tell our secret. I promise you, Princess. You are safe. You are safe.
Yeah.